All right, fam, what's going on? So today's another Manic Monday. Looks like we got a overcast out here in Las Vegas. Hey, if you decide you want to come out here right about now, I'd say so. Today is the 9th, right? And they're also going to have a college game on tonight. I don't know, probably between there now and like the middle of February. You might want to bring a coat because you don't know what type of weather you're going to get. You could get anywhere between 30 to 50 degree weather. You could get rain, maybe even snow, although it doesn't really snow of what they call here in the valley. But they get the snow in the mountains. I've probably seen this snow like twice since I've been here, and I've been here for 15 years. But let me get into Tristan Thompson, okay? If you're an athlete, but particularly if you're a basketball player, everybody knows him, all right? The guy's been getting a lot of like tabloid press dealing with the Kardashian girls and all that. And let me tell you this: no matter what you feel about those girls, no matter what I feel about them, okay, he put himself through that. Okay, he did that. He chose to deal with that woman, Chloe. He chose that. All right. So, all right, you already know. You already know the deal. All right. So, what you choose to deal with, as far as that, that's what you're gonna get. But this is our article I found like touching about his mother. Okay, recently had passed away of a heart attack. Okay, now according to reports that she was right close to 50. All right, so I don't think she was 50 yet, but I think very very soon she would be 50. So she was like 49 and some high change, something like that. Tall. When I see them, like he's 6'10", so when they stand again in pictures, I think she looked like she might have been around 5'10", 5'11". Okay, and she was, like, hey, she was a very pretty woman, but she's what they call like a buxom woman. Okay, like a big bone kind of heavy set woman. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if she was like athletic at one time. She was known as being sweet and a strong woman. She made a lot of sacrifices for Tristan and her brothers. He has three brothers. Okay, and I don't know if he had any other. She had any other grandchildren, but Tristan, he's got 4 children. Okay, oh, that's a different story. But she was known for that, and she was more like of a behind of a conservative woman of Jamaican descent. Okay, so those are some good things I want to say about his mother. Okay, but the man, you know, he. Let me say this: he's got very bad, I think, very derogatory tweets about people, what they call fat shaming his mother, or maybe shaming the fact that that she had a heart attack. Maybe she was neglecting herself, or maybe she didn't care or whatever. Okay, so be it. But I just think that at a time like that, maybe they could have been, I don't know, a time to not to criticize, but it just wasn't a good time at all. Okay, I'm gonna say that because the man in 2016, when they won the championship with Cleveland, and me, the players, the players, their father was there. They won on Father's Day. I'll never forget it. And he had came forward and said, look, he lost his dad that year during the basketball season, but during that particular year of 2016, and he wanted his father to be there, and unfortunately, he wasn't there. I remember watching that speech, and I felt very, very touched by that. Okay, as a father myself, I would love, if I was in that situation, I would love to have my dad there. Okay, and I'm telling you because I lost my dad almost 20 years ago. Actually, with 20 years, it would be this year. Okay, but I just thought the tweets were very, very insensitive. Okay, I just think that probably, in my opinion, Why couldn't the tweets be maybe about her life, and maybe later on, I'm just saying there could have been maybe a more intelligent way, you know, or maybe we could use it as a learning tool, okay, at an appropriate point, okay. I don't want to be insensitive, but we could use that, like ladies, women, all right, that having problems with the heart, especially if you had a history of it, if you had some health issues concerning like diabetes or high blood pressure, it's not anything to overlook, okay? Now, because I say that because according to reports or the epithets for those tweets, she may have had some health issues before, okay? So, ladies, let me say this. You, like say, don't overlook it, particularly when you get about 35, okay? And to try to be more condensed, of your diet and all that, okay? Um, if you are listening to this channel and maybe you have a parent or your mother with health issues, or similar a family member close to you, and you are doing the right thing, I just say continue just to be the light. You could probably tell them, hey mom, when the last time you've been to the doctor or whatever, or maybe you can do some things to fix it, like lose a little bit of weight, exercise or whatever, okay? But you're not fat shaming. But if a person maybe doesn't want to do it, you really can't. That's all you could do is really tell them, or try to be the example. All right. But for some people, I I think it's hard, or doing the right thing is very, very hard. I know for me, fasting, I've been fasting for about 6 years, but the first 3 years it was hard. You know what I'm saying? If you look at me now, I was about maybe 30, 40 pounds bigger. 5 years, yeah, like 5 years ago. Okay. But I was too big, I had too much mass, and those things do cause health issues. There's a lot of different ways of losing weight. You could exercise, you could swim, do recreational stuff. You could do a combination maybe of fasting or whatever, okay? I say this with great reluctance, but they do have the weight loss surgery, but I say that with reluctance. I think that there's natural ways to lose the weight, but it's going to be up to everybody individual. You are your own healthcare. Let me get back to the ladies. You probably have a two-thirds of a chance of getting a heart attack, okay, as I would, okay? Sisters, black women, out of the women, you guys have the highest chance or whatever, okay? Your white counterparts, all right? Latinos, you're somewhere in between, okay? So, ladies, that's something to look into. I know y'all working hard, but take the time to do your routine health checks and all that. All right, be cognizant, of your diet. If you find yourself eating all that good food, try to downgrade to more healthier foods and so forth, and fruits and all that good stuff, and hydrate. Okay, to be mindful, and about your meds and that type of stuff, please. All right, because the older you get, the harder it becomes. Okay, but if you've been doing it when you get older, your body will maintain itself. All right. But then again, you can't really forget, okay? So I want to leave it like that. Rest in peace, all right, to Andrea Tristan, all right? She was a very, very lovely woman. And my regrets go out probably to her side of the family, as well as Tristan Thompson's family. Let me know what you think about the video.